All right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're jumping back into Satisfactory. We got to upgrade our power output. Our ran into some problems earlier with the power, so this evening it's going to be working on upgrading that power output that we've got going on. Because yeah, it shut down the entire all the factories because we don't have power switches set up. So yeah, when it shut it down, it shut everything down. Yeah, there at the start, watching the stream starting screen. Yeah, I got a little concerned there. The upload speed was kind of touch and go there for a minute, but I think we're good. So hey, Bill, how you doing? Let me go get myself in voice over here on Discord. All right, that way Thunder will be able to join me. And okay, off to our the oil islands. Now we could go absolutely nuts with the whole deal, but I think some of it we're just gonna kind of increase the output just a bit. Oh, I love this! Look how good that looks. Oh wow! Oh, this is epic. Yes. Oh, this looks absolutely amazing. I gotta fix that. Maybe, how to fix that? Put down a bunch of foundations, stand it up on that. That way the wires are not going through the bridge. Hey, Apex. Hey, what's up, Thunder?
You know, things and stuffs.
I was just commenting on this awesome looking bridge work that you've done.
It's taking a while.
Well, I'm sitting here going, wow, this is a lot that you got done with the short time I was gone. All right, so see, that one's actually going over the bridge. So the other one, I might want to lift up that power pole. Sorry, I was noticing where you had a power line that was clipping through your bridge.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about those yet. Just like, I'll deal with them later.
Yeah, I was just trying to picture in my head what the solution would be, and I think building a little 4x4 foundation and just kind of lift it up a bit will make it tall enough to have the wires go over the bridge rather than through it.
Yeah, we got another spot that you've got power lines here, so.
Yeah, but those power lines I was just looking at, those power lines are doing fine because they're actually going over the bridge. They're not clipping through it.
Dude, there's a set that I've got over here where I'm at.
Oh.
That does, like the train's gonna hit it, basically. It's how low they are.
Whoa, there was some lag. Oh, the rail ended. I have to stop here.
Well, that's just where the rail ended. That's not where the bridge ended. We're not even close to the end.
Oh,
we got a ways.
I see the power lines you're talking about. Yeah, those are cutting straight through the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, lifting them up a little bit wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Although these aren't really, I don't know where these are going. Oh no, they're going to that.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. I answered my own question.
Oh, okay. These are the exact length too, and these are the ones that are going to the actual power grid. Crap.
Well, the cool thing is that eventually, once that train gets over there, we'll just hook the train up, and then you don't have to
True.
run power lines.
Very true.
Anywhere there's a train station, they'll have power. This has power as well there already, so.
Okay. Well, then I'll continue on my path.
Yep, bridge will be down there eventually. So glad I blueprinted it as well.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, they're like each one of these sections are blueprinted, so.
Hey, Ashes, what's going on?
You can actually hit the F key and then hit R to change the mode, and you can see how big the sections are.
Oh, that's cool.
And how much it costs in steel. Each one of these is a little over 200 steel beams. It's a lot of steel. But I do enjoy me a good truss bridge, so.
Oh, I'm all out of bombs. Well, crap.
Oh, you just have to buy some more.
That's true. The Awesome Shop doesn't need batteries, does it? It doesn't need power.
Nope. Just when you pick it back up, you're gonna have screws in your inventory.
Okay. Well,
That's the only bad thing.
I'll just leave it sitting here to make it really weird. so somebody comes there and go, wait, there's an Awesome Shop just sitting over there in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea how big those statues were that you buy inside the Awesome Shop. So earlier today, I bought one of those statues, figuring, hey, it looks like something you'd stick up on a shelf or something. So I'm guessing, okay, yeah, you get that, and they'll add something inside the hub. Oh, how wrong I was.
Yeah, they're life size.
They are huge.
Yeah. I think it actually says it in the description. It says life size.
I want to see what they have over here this time because it doesn't have the glow of a purple worm, because this usually had a purple worm behind all this rocks. Now it has something. A yellow slug. That's an awful lot of work for a yellow slug.
Oh, kind of losing you. Kind of losing you.
Oh, great. Yep, there goes the upload rate, too. Jeez. Oh, and then the upload speed all of a sudden springs back to life.
Yeah, it's like, I'm awake.
Oh, and then it goes, and then it's going back down to... That is so freaking annoying. Hey, what's going on, Knucklehead? Oh, did we already grab this one?
Did you get your new upload speed yet? Or Is your new internet speed?
No, not yet.
Very curious to see what that's going to do.
If anything, I mean, that's the thing. I don't know if it's something that's going on inside my system. And it feels like something that's going on inside my system, you know?
Yeah. But, yeah, if it helps.
Alright, pure oil here.
You got 2 pure nodes over there.
Oh, I got more than that.
And plus
Now,
you got a fracking node.
you say, now that I've got the fracking node, we got oil.
Yeah, you got oil for days.
Yeah. The other pure node is the one I'm currently using. Can I fit 5 of these down the line here? Come on. It's 3. 4. 5. Okay. Cool. We can make this happen.
More than make it happen.
Well, all I'm doing is doubling.
Oh. Thought you were getting started on the turbo fuel.
No.
Like, yeah, train's almost there. I mean,
Yeah, no, I have a different spot where I'm going to do the turbo fuel.
that spot was so perfect.
Oh, it's still going to be done here. But it needs to be done on the other side of that other island. Because I've run out of space.
All that ocean. So much space over there.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying, is that where I've got this currently built, all the islands are in my way. Go to the other side where all you have is just that open ocean with that one arch spire over there. That's plenty of room to build that. Or over on the other side. I was thinking over here by the arch, though, because we can take full advantage of that fracking node and really go nuts with the turbo fuel.
You can take full advantage of it wherever you're at, just about. Last time the island or the platform that it was all built on was raised up above those islands so that they wouldn't get in the way. It's sitting on top of them.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to fight with a pump or anything. That's why I built it down at the same level as the. I was being lazy. All right, fine.
Yeah.
There, I admitted it. You happy?
Yes. Very much so.
You know what? I'm still gonna be lazy.
Can't be lazy with the turbo fuel. Gotta do it right.
Yeah, no.
Well, we'll have more oil to play with like we can.
Oh, so much more oil to work with this time.
You don't have to do exact anymore with that whole system.
There's the 5. Oh, I've got just enough room. Awesome.
Just hope you left me room for a train station.
Oh, yeah.
To drop off your compacted coal.
Oh, yeah. That's not an issue because, like I said, that's going to go over there in that other section. What I'm doing here, I'm taking the fuel that I was making, and just all I'm doing is just increasing the size of the pipe because I'm already pulling 600 out of the pump. So that's why all I was doing was doubling because all I gotta do is just make the pump or make the pipe the 600 pipe rather than the 300. Because when I put this together originally, we didn't have the Mark 300 or Mark 1 pipes.
What would a Mark 300 be?
Say, man, I'm sitting going. I'm sitting going, man. I've had 2 sips of my beer and I already can't talk. What the hell?
I'm just imagining a Mark 300 pipe though. Like if you were to do the math and get the speeds, because it does go up exponentially.
Because it doubles each time. So
yeah, woof, that'd be a lot of math.
There's actually I hate to praise those, but there's actually a formula that you can use to do that. I had to use it back in the day for some stuff. I don't remember the formula. Encroaching another object's clearance. Where?
It highlights it'll put a red line around the thing that it's having an issue with.
Oh, okay, I see. I was just off by 1. Okay. Now, let's see if we can really piss off this power grid.
What do you mean piss it off?
Well, I gotta hook up all these refineries.
I'm meant to do it in steps.
Jeez, the upload speed's tanking all over the place again. I'm watching my voice connection bounce all over the place in Discord. Right here hasn't filled up.
Right. Does it have some in it at least though?
A little bit. And when I say a little bit, well, each of these is burning 20 fuel per minute.
How much power are they producing?
250.
Like, just one?
Yep. And there's 240 in here, so 240, 250 divided by 10. No. I've got 1 minute worth of fuel.
Okay. We should have enough. You have the batteries now, and I think they're mostly charged.
Okay.
So you have enough leeway. You could turn off a couple generators and let it kind of build up a little bit while you're building other things.
Yeah. Let me hit a power pole real quick. Let's take a look.
It's like if you can turn off even one would help.
Yeah. Our batteries are charged up to 100%. So.
Like you can turn off 1 or 2 of them and then disconnect the pipe, reconnect it, and let it kind of.
Yeah, actually, it's
back up and then return them back on.
It's not that side that I'm needing to do the pipe on. It's on the refinery side. That's where my challenge. Oh wait. I'm being dumb. I can just do it this way.
You can do it the quick and dirty way, where the pipeline's all messed up.
No.
What is this noise? Sounds very weird.
There we go. Well, basically, I'm going ahead and doing the pipeline from the back end of the refineries all the way up to this end to the point where I have to tie in, and then I'm just going to tear out that elbow and redo it. That way I've got less of a mess to deal with.
Oh, and if I randomly disconnect, then I crashed.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, don't do that.
I've been having issues with these blueprints.
Oh no.
I don't know why it is. Every now and again, I'll place down a blueprint and my game will freeze and then crash. It's just like, okay, that's weird. And then it'll work for like hours and no issues whatsoever, just randomly.
Well, that's not Parsnip's known issues.
Yeah. And I've checked my usages and everything seems fine. So no idea. And I don't get frame drops or anything. It just
Huh.
it just out of randomness. And it's an Unreal Engine thing. So related to that, I guess.
Uh-oh. I'm getting lag. Start upgrading my pipes.
The thing is, as well, the crash isn't this. It's not the same error code either each time. It's something completely different. Just error access violations. Just a random codes. It's like, okay, but it is like very rare. It happens every now and again. Today, I think I've crashed twice, but I've placed like probably 100 of these or so blueprints.
There we go.
And it's only crashed twice throughout all that, so.
That radar tower's going to have to move. Oh yeah, definitely has to move.
Yep. Especially because I'm heading right for it. Like right down the middle of my bridge. It's perfectly lined up to hit that tower. gotta go get more beams. I've ran the system out of beams in my inventory. Gotta go back, go get some more. So ready for those hazmat suits. But I need them in my life. Oh yeah, and the camera no longer bounces off of objects.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was testing this. I was testing to see how high it needed the beam, so it didn't bounce your damn camera all over the place like last time. It's just like, oh no, look, the camera goes right through the beams. Inventory full of steel beams.
Wait a minute, how did that work?
Oh man, I think we're gonna have to change the steel plant walls. The Lumen just hates those walls.
Oh, I know. I keep meaning to go in there and repaint it because that chrome finish is just absolutely awful on them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly. Lumen just doesn't seem to work well with reflective surfaces. When it's that shiny, it just goes, what do we do? Yeah, same with the Caterium finish. Let's see, what about carbon? Okay, no, looks like all the finishes.
The Caterium hasn't been bad.
The Caterium's just as bad on this one. Is this just as reflective on these?
Oh, with those lights.
Yeah. Yeah, the Caterium finish it's a lot more shiny on these factory walls, rather than other than the concrete's not as shiny.
Oh yeah, I see the bit rate's bouncing again.
Just have to. It's either that or we just replace all these walls with the steel walls instead. I don't know if you like the steel ones.
I like the steel walls. I do. I like them a lot.
Yeah. We could convert all these to steel walls. Man. It's nutty.
And now it's back up. Are we going to keep the stream? Oh, okay. We're bit rate's climbing slowly, but it's almost at 6K, 7K. Alright, bit rate's climbing back up. I think we're still here.
Jeez.
But man, I went from having 6 viewers down to 2. I think so, Frostbite. I think we're there.
Yeah, I imagine YouTube is having a fun time trying to decide how many viewers you have. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just returned to live, and it seems to be okay at the moment. Just don't hold your breath.
Oh, okay.
Do any of these line up? Oh, that one lines up there. Ish. Not as nice as I'd like it to. Oh, that one lines up. Perfect. Okay. I hear you, Frostbite. We're going to let it go for a second. Just see how things are going. So right now, I've got the entire fuel system absolutely confused. Okay, yeah, you are a tier 2. I'm just very thankful you got that Caterium uploading for us.
Oh, yeah. It's handy. Also did a thing with the system on my modular engine factory a while ago. It's got so if the storage on the train station gets full, it'll send it out below ground again, and then it'll above ground onto the roof, and then it sinks it. So I make tons of tickets.
Oh, that's why those aren't doing anything. Durr.
Said you like the grit metal foundation, so we'll.
Yeah, that looked epic. I really liked that.
I do like that too. I'm a fan of diamond plate. It's one of my favorite type of material, favorite type of plate. See, it just looks so good no matter what you do to it.
Alright, that's making full use of the 600. We're going to let those run for just a little while. Because now we've doubled our fuel production. So we're going to use that to fill this up. It'll take it a minute, but
Now, if only the grit metal was a finish that you could apply to other things.
yeah.
That and like I would also like a carbon finish for the machines, actually like carbon fiber. Pretty cool.
They've got a carbon type finish.
Well, yeah, it's a black carbon, but it's extremely shiny. It's not carbon fiber.
No,
It's just
the one that I thought that kind of looked like it was the unfinished. There's one that you can pick out that's got no finish.
Yeah, it's unpainted. It's very similar to chrome. There's almost no difference.
Really?
Yeah. Like chrome is just slightly more shiny, which makes sense. I mean, when you ground down metal, especially iron, down to the iron with no paint or anything, and it's all nice, it's extremely shiny. So, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The unpainted is just kind of a darker version of the chrome. So yeah.
Yeah. It looks like unpainted metal. So.
Well,
like do not spill a drop of water on this, please, because I don't want it to rust.
well, and I think that if I wanted to build a building that had that chrome finish, I'd have to double wall it. I'd have to do one wall for the exterior, one wall for the interior. That way, you keep the chrome on the outside, because the chrome on the outside looked great. It's indoors with those fluorescent lights that it is just awful.
Yeah, because the lumen is supposed to bounce around the room to make it look like it's an actual light.
Yeah.
And it does it in little bits, and that's what you're seeing. But since it's a reflective surface, it's bouncing off all the reflective surfaces around and around and around, and it just can't decide what it wants.
Just since I just upgraded all the pipes to the Mark II pipes, I'm trying to give the pipeline some time to fill itself back up, you know?
Yeah, because it's double flow rate and double capacity. So. It needs some time. All we need now is the giant pipeline from Foundry, and we'll be set.
Oh yeah, now that would be epic.
1200 flow rate.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, buddy.
I think that thing had more like 1200. That thing would be probably closer to 2400.
Well, the flow rate of the pipe, I believe, was 30,000.
But then I thought it was funny that, you know, and then you push it all down to this little nozzle.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the actual power of the stream coming out of that?
Well, it wouldn't hold.
No.
You would release it, and it would just it would go for a bit, and then it would just blow it off because it just wouldn't be able to handle the pressure. It reminds me of that one video where the guy, like, he does something wrong when he's trying to tap one of those giant iron or whatever they're made of, giant steel probably, steel beer keg in a brewery. It's a gigantic tank, and he does something wrong, and it just starts spewing out, and he's trying to plug it. He's blowing him back onto the floor. Like, oh yeah.
Yep. No, it still hadn't filled the pipeline. Why is that one? Why are they showing yellow down there?
It probably started. It probably started sloshing in the pipe there, so it's having trouble keeping fuel in the machine. Unless you're talking about a foundry, but
No, over here. Is it the oil? Yeah, it's the oil. Damn.
Did you upgrade the oil pipe recently?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll happen. It'll take it a bit to catch up. If you're using exact numbers, you're gonna have to shut off something to fix it.
Yeah, it's on exact numbers.
Yeah, so you have to shut off a machine or two to let the pipe fill up. Because it's double capacity too, so all of a sudden it's got all this room, and then the liquid just starts going sloshing back and forth between between all the connections. It just can't decide where it wants to go yet.
Alright, yeah, then I'll cut off that one machine. And that should give it enough to have the rest of them catch up.
Yeah.
Because that gives an extra 60 going in the pipes that's not being used. But first it's going to try filling up all the machines, and then it's going to start filling up the pipes. So, yeah, this is going to take a minute.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute to catch itself up.
Which means I definitely do not want to turn on these other power generators.
Yep.
Alright, those are already lined up. So this is where I'm going to have the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably going to go over to the steel factory and it's going to be glitchy for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just because I upgraded, or I changed the material on all the walls and stuff, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, it's trying to retain the old walls so they're both on top of each other all of a sudden.
Ew.
It'll just take a relog to fix it.
Well, since it's in a different zone, it might just do a reload for me.
Yeah, it could. I mean, I'll be out of that zone in a minute, so I'm probably already out of it. But yeah, it is kind of funny just watching it, trying to decide what material. Doing the old Z fighting. Oh. Back to building the raid. Oh, back to building the bridge. Oh. Something broke.
Oh?
I was just over there too. Dang it. Now it's gonna look like I broke it.
You must have. You were the one that was over there. I mean,
for some reason, steel beams are no longer being uploaded.
You looked at it, so.
Yeah, I looked at it wrong. That's like the worst feeling in the world too. It's just like when somebody lends you something, you use it for a few minutes, and it breaks because of age or whatever just happened to be when you borrowed it. You're just like, well, crap. I'm gonna be the one to look at like I actually broke it. But yeah, for some reason it's not uploading steel beams anymore. Oh, that makes sense? Yeah, that makes sense, but yeah, that would make sense. Okay. No, that wouldn't make sense. No, it wouldn't. I didn't do anything. All I did was change the materials on the walls and the floor. I didn't disconnect it.
Oh, it's not giving me a line to the other junction. So I just gotta hope and pray that's straight.
Just hit the H key and look at it.
It wouldn't let me do the H-cam with a junction.
It does.
I tried
the
it.
H key and it locks it in place.
Yeah, I tried to. It wouldn't let me do it.
Well, then your H key's broken. That's all I gotta say. or maybe they broke it. Let's see. Yeah, works for me.
Okay. Must be something weird on my end.
What the heck happened to these steel beams? Oh, that's so much nicer to look at now. In here. It's not as crazy. So that was good.
Alright, that's got that pipeline back the way it needs to be. Right, I can go ahead and hook these up because they're really tiny.
Interesting. Okay. That's something I'll keep in mind in the future.
Oh, come
Apparently
on.
the bottom port on an industrial crate takes priority over the top port. Interesting. Okay, so it'll just take some time. Yeah. Thought I broke something. Make it look like a proper factory now.
Well, I wanted to do something while I was waiting for the pipes to fill up, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah. Fine, it works. I need to recreate that blueprint for when we start doing the turbo fuel.
Yes.
Power line blueprint that I have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be epic.
Yeah, because that thing looked nice. It was so simple, but it looked so good. I loved it. Holy crap, this freaking train bridge is too long. Took me forever to get back down to the other end. Oh man, out here in this rocky desert, in this spot would be a great place for a racetrack.
Oh yeah, we got some really great places out in this area for a racetrack. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's freaking mostly flat and whatnot. Would be nice.
Oh, there's so much nicer having this catwalk going down through here. Yeah.
That's what I usually do. Usually.
It just feels nicer.
Yeah.
And I have them going all the way to the industrial buffer. Oh, there we go. Industrial buffer is actually getting fuel in it. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Grabbing a beer.
Celebrate.
Well, I want to give this buffer some time to get itself filled up. Oh, but that also means with that, of course, now this catwalk's in my way. No, we still got a couple that are not getting enough crude oil. Do I have a spot somewhere in here that I missed? Aha!
Nah. That happens. Especially when you're upgrading a factory's belts.
Well, it was one of those little hidden pipes in between two junctions
Oh yeah.
that was still Mark 1. That would explain why I wasn't getting enough oil down here. Alright, let's see how that works. And then I'll still want to kind of catwalk this area out a bit too. So I had an idea with our turbo fuel. Instead of building it out, what if we built up? Like did like say like did like 20 to 40 of them at the bottom layer, and then built some of the architecture to put a floor up above them, and then ran the stuff up there and ran another 40, and then another floor, do the other 40.
Be a lot of pumps for one.
Oh yeah, good point. I didn't think about that.
Be a lot of you'd be pumping fuel way up.
They are
because of how tall they are.
Yeah, so they are awfully tall.
So it's always good
and besides, it looks cooler when it's that big field of where's that big field of generators?
Yeah, I've actually done stacking with that, and yeah, it just doesn't look good. It's just like, I'd rather have it all laid, or all spread out, rather than trying to put those damn things on top of each other.
Do I have? Oh, damn it! I didn't grab it, and I should have.
What's that?
Shit. I got the really good turbo fuel recipe on the last hard drive.
You did?
Yeah.
And you didn't.
And I didn't think about it when I saw it. For some reason, my brain didn't see the calculation. But it's the one that costs a little extra power to do, but absolutely would have been worth it because it was the one where we don't have to make compacted coal. it would just be coal and sulfur delivered, because it was the turbo fuel that we make inside the blender. And see, right now, all of our different fuels, the turbo heavy fuels 30 per minute, unpackaged turbo fuels 20 per minute, turbo fuel, basic turbo fuels 18.75 per minute, and the one with the blender was like 100 per minute. And it didn't require that much fuel from the refineries.
We didn't have that recipe last time either.
No, I grabbed that recipe after we built the thing.
Yeah.
So when I got the recipe, I was all excited about it. But then both of us were like, no, we are not going back there and trying to redo that.
Yeah. He wanted to. He asked me if I wanted to go back in and redo, and I went no. Nah.
So I mean,
it's good enough.
But I mean, if I could have unlocked it now before we built the thing, that would have been the opportune time to use it,
Still got time.
Yeah, I see where there's a hard drive that I haven't gotten. I don't know how I'm getting to it, but I see it. Way up there on top of that cliff. It's right where my crosshair is. Way up there. Alright, this thing's still... Oh, no, wait, are we... No, still not doing okay. Jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to give it time. I see what I'm going to have to do. I got to give it time to fill up this big boy. Because once this thing's filled up, those aren't going to have to be making nearly as much fuel, which means then all the other stuff's going to, back up a bit. Then I can go cut on that last refinery. And then I can finish running the pipes to the next set of generators. Actually, no, what am I thinking? I should run the pipeline there now. That way the pipeline fills up, but don't hook up the... But don't hook up the power to the turbo fuel.
I don't have enough jetpack to go from the ground to the top of to get on the bridge anymore. It's so high up.
Oh, it's not going to line up for me. All right, where's that lined up at? It's there. Is that straight? Nope. You know what? Fine. They want to be bastards like that, then I'll do it this way.
What?
Wait. Remove that. Remove this. Throw down a junction so I can keep everything straight. Guesstimate. Alright, got the grid. That should be the right spot. Yes, straight pipe. Thank you. Well, because I already did it on this end. That way they actually match, so. There. Now, it's not going to take long for this pipeline to fill up that I just dropped down because it's going to pull out of that reserve tank. But then I want to wait for this reserve tank to fill itself up. $200, $400. 200, 400. Well, it's 2,500. 20% of 2,500 is 500. So this will add another 3,000 megawatts of power to our power grid with the current setup.
That's good. There's that random shop.
Oh, did you find it? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if your build was going to be going by it or not.
Yeah, my bridge is going right next to it. Well, way above it, but.
That might be cutting a little too close into the buildings. Let's see. Oh, wow. Nope. Cool.
Yeah, what I'll usually do as well is I'll break one of the pieces there and have it go straight into the center of the generator.
Oh.
Make it look like an access piece.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Go back. Build some supports. Oh! I have just about ran the system out of concrete, including myself.
Wow. Okay.
I used so much material today.
Yeah, sadly, it was in my to-do list to make the concrete factory that makes at least a minimum of 240 concrete a minute, so that it matches the upload speed of the dimensional depot.
I know I upped up to one at the hub because it had
Okay.
a Mark II miner on it, but it wasn't overclocked, so I upped that and then upped the machines. It's probably, I don't think it's making that, but it's probably making something close to maybe 100. I'm not really sure. Maybe 80. Yeah, it's going pretty fast. But yeah, that does mean though that I need to make my way back.
So, Thunder's gonna have to take a break for a minute while he waits for the concrete to get made.
Yep. I'm actually thinking about running the. Ooh.
Well, actually,
cool.
while you're over in this area, And you already know the area I was talking about, but here was my thought for the stupidly huge turbo fuel factory. So you saw where the geyser is for it, right?
No, I haven't. That's new to me, so I've been
Okay.
over there.
So I'm looking at where
there before.
see where your rail line's coming in, and actually I think you might be at the perfect height. I don't think you're gonna have to. You might not need to come down.
It's a bit high though. That's still way too high, I think.
I don't know.
Because if you were sitting where I'm sitting, you might go, yeah, it's a little too high. When you're down low like that, it doesn't look that high up. But when you actually get up here, it's like, it's pretty high. Although where I'm going right now, I'm going to slam into your refineries.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, maybe not slam into them. I'm going to be going just above them. I don't know, actually. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to turn here soon. I'll wait until I get to the other side of the water before I decide to turn.
Well, hang on before you think about that. Get this bauxite out of the way.
Bauxite.
Oh, it's a little nugget.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Machine trash it.
How much do I have to mine this thing for?
Well, because each nugget is pure, so you get 3.
Jeez.
Yeah, and you get a bunch.
All right, highest point is here.
No, he says he's going to be on the server here shortly. We better go off.
Oh.
Better go.
Ow. I took a little damage out of that one. Alright, this is our high point here.
Yeah.
So this is where the foundation goes.
Yep.
And we're doing Sorry. We're doing concrete.
But yeah, of course. Although we did... Steel foundation might look pretty cool. The grip metal. I'm definitely
Oh, it could. It could, yeah. So hopefully you can see the foundation. It's going to be floating foundation right now. But
yeah.
hopefully...
Yeah, I'm like leagues above that.
So...
I'm leagues above that.
But...
I'm on the world grid, right?
Yes, I'm on the world grid. I always build on the world grid.
Yeah, I can't because I'm a train. Trains cannot be on the world grid.
Oh, excuses.
I mean, if you want your track to look like we're playing Minecraft, then we can play on the world grid. Because man, the world itself is not on the grid for how everything's shaped. So.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap this.
Tap the keg and.
Yep, I'm gonna tap the keg.
Get that black gold for that one.
Now these. Oh, you bastards! I have to power this thing on before I can put down the nodes.
Yep.
But that means I gotta do the power lines to the fuel factories I don't want to do yet. All right, fine, I'll wait. I'm looking forward to watching the oil just explode out of these, though. I want to see how they did it.
Yeah. Too bad they didn't do it much differently. I would have really liked a different Like you put it on the oil node and it slightly changes the building a little bit, gives it like a flare stack.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know when I power the thing on, it could still potentially have flames come out of this, out of something out of it.
Yeah, those 3 hammers.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
Friction and sparking. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's safe.
Like, should we build an oil tower around that thing?
Nitrogen tower made sense. Oil tower, no, because you have to have pumps for that.
So.
That's more power.
Yeah, because they cost so much power.
Hey, right now, every little watt counts.
Yeah.
Now watch, Nerd Garage jumps in and all of a sudden my upload rate tanks. But, I mean, we're going to have... Alright, so... Alright, Frostbite, can you make a note of some numbers real quick? Oh, wait, I can just do it this way. Duh. Alright, 2 impure, so that's 150 each, so that's 300. 3 normals, so that's another 900. So 900 plus the 300, so that's 1200 plus the pure, which is 600. So 1800 oil coming out of this node.
Yeah, you're gonna need to split it up into.
Oh yeah. And then to top it all off, because we weren't done yet, then we still have this pure node here to add to it. So that's 2400 oil. That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to build a power station that big.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you now that I'm, that I was looking at the numbers going, that's a lot of oil.
Yeah, because the one that you already had going was just one pure node. That was it. And now you've got essentially several pure nodes.
Right. It's the equivalent of like 6 pure nodes.
Yeah, that's 6 times the size.
Although, when we did it last time, we still had to run an extra pipeline in because it wasn't getting enough oil.
Yeah, because they're stupid. Oh, our 600 pipelines are not actually 600.
Right.
Mm.
And you know what? I think they're still not actually 600.
Probably not. There's a lot of bugs that existed in Update 8 that still have not been fixed.
Because I'm over here looking at my refineries, and they're still acting like they're not getting enough oil. And this is not full.
Yeah, you can't run exact numbers when you're dealing with liquid. Too many factors go into play.
So it looks like what I'm going to have to do, I always hate having to do this. I'll take advantage of this oil node over here.
Is there an impure node nearby?
Yeah,
Like feed off of.
that's what I was going to.
Yeah, 'cause all you need is just a small kick. Small kick in the pipes. You'll get it going.
This is, oh, that's a normal.
Yeah.
all we have is normal and pure over here. There are no impures over here, except for what comes out of the fracking. So,
Yeah.
do you mind?
Oh, there it went.
There
Alright,
what? There what went?
What crash from areas at this time? That's the same one as last time. I handled exception. Exception access violation. Reading address 0x0 a million times 8. Yeah, I placed down a blueprint, and then it crashed. The same blueprint I've been placing for the last several hours.
Alright, I got rid of the critters that were in my way. Extra power just to keep the power running. But you know what I'm going to do?
Take a Band-Aid for your Band-Aid.
I'm going to drop down one of those industrial storage tanks. Then I'm going to run power to this. It's awfully nice that I had that giant power pole sitting there, because I was able to just hook straight up to it. I didn't have to run a weird power line out here or anything. You're doing 120 per minute, huh? Let's, I don't want to wait on this. Go. So here was my thought, Tundra, and see if this makes sense to you. What I'm doing is I'm using that normal node. I'm going to hang out for like 8 minutes because it's got a capacity of 2,400. Let it fill up that 2,400. And then I'm going to run a pipe from that over to the other crude oil line. That way it doesn't try to backfill. And I got all this extra oil sitting here ready to go. That, in theory, should keep the line going. Hey, Petro, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Wait, does that make sense? Well, what I'm thinking math-wise, Tundra? Well, I mean, it is math. I'm guessing it didn't make sense.
I'm trying to see where the math played a part in that. It's just like, yeah, just hook it up, put a valve on it, and don't backfill.
Oh, I'm not doing a valve.
I'm saying like when you hook it up to keep it from backflowing, just throw a valve on it for a minute.
Oh, I don't think I'll have to worry about the backflow because I'm going to have an extra 2,400 oil sitting in the tank when I hook the line up.
Yeah, it'll flow at max rate. That is, as long as the tank is at least at the same level, if not above.
Yes, and it is.
Yeah, because tanks don't push upwards.
Yep.
Like the machines do.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. And if I have to, I'll throw a pump on the line. But as I don't want to, I will if I have to. Hell, I'll put a Mark II pump on it.
I don't. Yeah. Once you unlock Mark II, it's like there's no reason to put a Mark I on something.
True.
Same with the once you unlock the Mark II pipes, there's no reason to not put down Mark II. This is like, why?
I've actually had a few occasions where it actually made more sense to stay with the Mark I pipes, and that's only because the pipes had such a high capacity that when I hooked up the machines and stuff, the pipes could never get enough in them, and so everything kept choking.
Don't have that problem if your system's completely full. Get your pipe system, your pipe network completely filled up with liquid, then you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
And it's the same argument with the belts too. It's just like once you unlock the next line of belts, there's no reason to go back to the lower belts. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna save myself what a bit of material. I'm gonna have that in a minute anyway.
Now, chat, here in about an hour or so, I'll need to do a be right back screen for just a few minutes so I can call the wife and see how their adventures at the aquarium went and how the kids liked it and everything, because they had their event there. They had a seal show, and then, of course, the one that my middle daughter was very much looking forward to was the dolphin show. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Tundra. I just glanced at the clock and the thought hit me that I need to call my wife in an hour. Well, and this is one of those where the only reason I didn't go this time is because the tickets cost so much damn money.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and run pipeline over there, but we're not going to connect it just yet. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, I may need to throw a pump on this, because this is going to do a weird down and up thing.
No, you shouldn't. Not with that much change. Because fluid dynamics do exist. As long as it's going very close to the same levels where it started, it will always go. I've tested this very thoroughly.
Okay.
That's why I always like doing the towers, like the water tower, the oil tower, all that kind of stuff. Was because if you have a tower with tanks way above you, you never need a pump. Now you need pumps to get it up there, but that
This is going to have to sit
awesome.
about like that. All right, and then we'll connect that after this thing's filled up nicely. You know, just to play it on the safe side. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to connect from that.
Actually. Oh, man. That'll be interesting.
What's that? Oh,
I don't have to turn the rail if a certain few couple of things were to move. I wouldn't have to turn the rail at all.
How many couple of things?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the rail anyway, so I might go right up to you, or almost right up to your tower, and then start turning there.
Okay.
But I am gonna go down once I reach past this.
I got you. Alright, these pipelines are full.
Ooh, that could look cool.
This is pretty freaking full. So let's go ahead and add this to the pipeline network. That pump's just shoving it in there.
Yeah.
I'm doing the, you will stay full.
Yeah.
Bit rate again?
Oh.
Well, that was a question because he said bit rate again, and everything looks good on my end,
Yeah.
both on my laptop and on my Streamlabs. All right, now, why are you all yellow? Oh, I'm okay with that, yellow.
Probably because you're full of fuel.
Yeah, like I said, I'm okay with that, yellow. Oh, damn. Okay. Time to turn these big boys on. Okay, it was choppy for a sec. Gotcha. All right, let's put these power poles where I want them. Let's make sure I've got the power poles that I want this time.
Mark IIs.
Yeah, I like the Mark IIs. They just look really nice.
They do. And you get that little extra height.
Yep.
Extra connections. You need them. Just thinking about how somebody uses their Mark II poles.
Oh.
Freaking hilarious. Where he sticks them in the middle of the room, pretty much, and then tries to connect all his machines.
Oh.
One pole.
Yes, I have seen that, yes.
It was like, holy crap. I always have a general rule about poles is if you're hooking up machines in series, always give the machines their own pole or have a very specific power setup where the power's up high, but everything's got its own connection essentially. And you never run out of connections.
Oh, how interesting. This one lined up different from the rest of them.
One specific one?
Yeah, but I can't tell. Oh, okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Boy, bitch to fit it back in here now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can stand on top of the.
We need to build the hover.
We do, but right now
Yeah.
the hover pack wouldn't do anything for me since I don't have power over here.
No power connections. For no power.
No power. I'm working on making the things that are gonna make power.
That bug still exists. Every now and again, you put down train lines, and it'll randomly give you a switch track or switch. Yeah, just a switch. As if you're connecting to that, and you're just like, what the heck?
Ow.
Oh yeah, you're asking about that noise as well, if it happens in single player.
Yes.
It absolutely does. Yeah, it absolutely does. No idea on the cause. I did get my dimensional storage going,
Oh, very nice.
and I've already got the personal uploader too. That's what I just went straight downwards from the dimensional storage instead of going to the left or right.
I hope that lined up. It did. All right, good.
And the way I set it up was I had the reanimated SAM being made directly off of the miner, and then sending it to the dimensional storage.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that at the beginning because I didn't realize how much of it I was going to need.
Eat a lot.
And
just
then
crafting it for the research, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just went directly from there to a constructor to make the reanimated SAM, and then put that into a big box, and then put that into the dimensional storage. So I don't have to worry about it. And I'm out of still leaves again. And I got some in the trunk. Give it to me. Oh, there we go. Okay. And also at Bit Viper, I was trying to give him the achievement to you get ran over by an automated vehicle. And it was not working. There's no way you can do automated vehicles in this server. There's no way. There's so much junk. You're just watching it, and it's like it goes forward a bit, and then it'll lag backwards a bit, and then it'll go forward some more, and then lag back, and it just kind of does that.
I love the noise of these fuel generators when they first crank up.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't change the noises on them.
It sounds like a diesel engine cranking up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so they just changed the noise. Okay.
Alright, let's get all that hooked up. Oh, let me grab Bit Viper and bring him down into voice. I was so focused on the power here.
Yep.
Alright, there's our booster production.
Nice.
So we're producing 10,000 now. So less of a chance of us all of a sudden going.
Yeah. Now you can summer sloop your machine. 700 megawatts. Woof.
Alright, let me grab him over here and drag him down to us. There we go. Alright, we got Bit Viper down here with us as well.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2.
Yep, you're good.
Listen to Price. Audio hasn't worked all day.
I know, I haven't heard a word from you.
Neither has anyone else.
But you're coming across clear on Discord.